What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a really fresh spring makeup look today. I'm so incredibly excited for the spring weather to come on. Oh my gosh, my birthday is also in spring, which makes me really excited, but it's like at the end of spring, so that's irrelevant. So yeah, if you guys want to see me create a super fresh inner glow kind of makeup look, then just keep watching. When I think of like super fresh, gorgeous looks, I think of glow from within kind of skin and like super flawless skin. So for primer, I'm gonna do kind of two primers. First, I'm gonna start off with SMASHBOX's Photo Finish Primerizer. This stuff is amazing, especially since winter is coming to a close. Our skin is still suffering from dryness, so this is totally amazing for just hydrating the skin. And then next we're gonna go in with another primer. This is the BECCA First Light Priming Filter, and I actually got a sample of this a while ago, but I just used it the other day, and it is such a gorgeous primer. First of all, it's purple, and I'm just gonna apply this to anywhere I want to be just glow from within. So I'm definitely just gonna hit up my cheeks, my nose as well, and then my forehead and a little bit underneath my eyes. So kind of just like dabbing it there. And as someone who has had oily skin like her entire life, glowy skin is super intimidating. Like, my goal is to always create such a matte look. Lately, I've realized that glowy skin is very different from oily skin. Okay, then we're gonna go in with some foundation. Since I have a little breakout going on around my chin and then a lot of scarring around my face, I wanna do full coverage. However, since it is spring, I highly recommend looking into a more light to medium coverage. So I'm gonna be taking the Hourglass Vanishing Stick in the shade Shell and just applying this to my skin. I'm just gonna go in with a damp beauty sponge and bounce it all over my face so that I can make sure everything is super blended out. Right, and I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and we're just gonna brighten up the under eye area by putting a couple dots under the eyes, and then I'm also gonna put some right by my forehead, and then some down the center of my nose. And then we're also going to be applying some on our eyelids as well. And this is going to be our base for our eye makeup today. I'm also going to be using a little bit on any kind of acne spots that weren't 100% covered. Okay, and I'm going to be taking some IT Cosmetics compressed powder with my beauty sponge. We're going to be baking a little bit underneath the eyes, and then just basically in the center of the face as well. And then just take the rest of whatever you have on your sponge and just kind of pack it on top of the eye so that we have a super nice base for the shadows that we're going to be using today. So first I'm going to go into the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. I'm just going to be dipping into this color right here, and we're going to use this as a base color. Start at the brow bone and then work the way down, just blend it out. Next, I'm gonna be taking this blush. This is a Lychee and Gold Rose Gold blush by SERAPHINE Botanicals. This is probably my favorite blush in the entire world, and I feel like it's just the perfect pink for spring. So I'm just gonna be taking a Luxie 207 medium angled brush and dipping this in, and we're actually gonna be using this as our transition shade. So just lightly buffing it into the V, and then slowly blending it into the crease. This is going to create a super soft, subtle kind of transition. Then we're going to go back into the Dream Street palette. I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's very warm. And I'm going to be taking a Scone large shadow brush and dipping it into here. And we're going to be focusing this on the outer V, just to create a little more depth to the look, and focus on the outer V, and then any extra just kind of go into your crease. Then we're also going to be dipping into this darker color right here. And we're going to be just putting a very little bit onto the outer V, and tiny bit into the crease. Not a lot, just a very little bit. It's going to give that extra dimension to the eye. Right, then we're going to go ahead into our blush again, and then kind of just go over everything. And then because I want everything super subtle and blended, we're going to take that base color that we started out with and then start at the brow bone and then work our way into blending everything out. I'm going to be going back into the blush, and I'm going to be going on my lower lash line with it. Just a little bit, just so we can kind of balance the eye out. And then also taking this darker color and putting that as well on the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm just going to take a big kabuki brush and kind of just wipe off all of the excess bake that's on my face. This is gonna kind of clean up the under eye area as well as you wipe away. And then just kind of buff the excess into the rest of the skin. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna be taking my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer. Bronzer in the light shade. This just has a really pretty glow to it. And since we're going for a more spring look, we're not gonna go for a crazy bronze look. We're just gonna go for a light touch of color, that kind of vibe, if you hear me. And we're also gonna go in with that same blush and apply it to our cheeks. A great tip I love to give everyone is to take your index and middle finger, put them together, put them onto the side of your nose, and that is where you are supposed to start your blush. Apparently the beauty rule for applying blush, start right there and then just blend it onto the cheeks. And then I also blend it into the temples as well because we want to give a more fresh, like flushed look. Right now I'm gonna go in with some highlight. We're gonna be using the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. And we're gonna be dipping into the Eclipse color right here. And then applying that to the top of our cheekbones and then a little bit on the temple as well. I'm also taking some with my finger and applying some to the tip of the nose and then on kind of the bridge of the nose. And then also some on our Cupid's bow. And then to make sure everything's well blended, we're actually gonna just take our kabuki brush that we use to blend in our powder and just kind of blend the cheeks a little bit. This is a really easy and lazy way to kind of make sure your blush and bronzer are really well blended. We're also gonna be taking this highlight and using a super mini brush. We're gonna be taking that and then putting it on our inner corner of our eye. We're also gonna be mixing a little bit of the Luna color in as well. And then taking the Eclipse color and putting just a very teeny tiny bit onto our lid. And then don't forget to highlight the brow bone. Okay, now for eyeliner, I don't want it to be super crazy and harsh. I want it to be super soft and subtle. So I'm just gonna be taking this brown NYX slide-on pencil and just lining the upper lash line only to about halfway. I'm not even going the full way, I'm just going halfway. This is just gonna define our eyes more. And we're also gonna be lining maybe like a little little corner of our lower lash line as well. We also want our lashes to be kind of wispy looking. So first I'm going to curl my lashes. Then I'm gonna be taking my Lancome lash primer and just coating my lashes with that. And then I'm gonna be going into my Marc Jacobs mascara and just very lightly coating the lashes with this. Okay, and then for my brows, I'm actually gonna be priming my eyebrows with Benefit's Bravo Conditioning Primer. I feel like any kind of brow pencil I use just blends out so much better after I use this primer. Then I'm just gonna go in with my Anastasia brow pencil. And then I'm just gonna fill my brows, but not like too much. We don't want like a super harsh brow going on. We just want a very light brow. And then for lips, since our lips are still kind of recuperating from being chapped over the winter, and also this gives off such a super pretty pink color, I'm gonna be taking Clinique's Pep Start Lip Balm in Guava and applying this to the lips. Then we're gonna set everything with some Smashbox primer water. This just helps set everything so beautifully and it gives you such a beautiful natural glow, so I love that. All right, and this is the finished look. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. And question of the video, what kind of makeup looks do you enjoy for spring? Do you like super soft and subtle like this one? Or do you like more bold and vibrant with pinks and yellows and all that fun stuff? Please let me know down in the comments below. And if you are new to my channel and would like to see more of me, more tutorials, and more of just fun stuff, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button right down below. I hope you guys have a super fresh rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!